Hey guys, Andrew from McNasty Customz here. Just going to go over a quick little video how to install our RZR guards. These are XP1000 guards. They'll go on a 900, 900S, 900 trail. The trails are kind of tight, depending on what tires you have on it. These stick out a little plaster floor, so you got to be judgment on the trails. This fits turbo 900 XP. It fits everything from a 14 to a 17. To an 18, as that's out now. We also have RZR 800 guards, 570, 800 and 800S guards in steel. We have 900 XP guards in steel, and all of these for the newer turbos and so on, they're all aluminum. We are going to bring back a small amount of steel guards in the next couple of months, and we'll have steel guards up for sale in small quantities. But as of right now, everything is aluminum. They come in your choice, powder-coated factory colors and whatever you want. So we're going to go over the guards real quick. This is real simple. This is the aluminum guard, and it is not like any other companies. It does not attach to your plastic floor. If you have any issues with anything hitting this guard hard enough and it's attached to your floor is right up against it, the guard pushes back and it cracks your floor. Floors are about $600 and change for the actual pieces, and then you have to strip the entire buggy down, cage everything just to get to the firewall and the plastic floor. Not really worth it if you can protect it with this for half of the money of the parts. Less than half of the money. So this is the aluminum guard. This is our guard. It's the only full frame mount guard on the market. It's the only guard that comes with a built-in master cylinder guard, so it also protects your master cylinder. It has these holes, obviously, to lighten it up a little bit, but it's more or less drain holes, mud holes. You can get water sprayed in here. You can get the mud to come through, and so on and so on. It's got drain holes on the bottom and drain holes on the side. You can actually get the power washer in the side. No other guards have that either. You can't get behind the mud. One good day of riding, that thing will completely cake up solid. You'll have an inch full of mud behind where it's not touching your plastic floor. And then ours do not touch the floor, so you spray water in there, the mud washes right out. No holes are anywhere where anything would actually have an impact on it. These are all small holes that are the size of a pen. And it's got these holes over here which actually go into the tunnel. So nothing would touch your feet. So as of the install, it's pretty simple to do an install. These things go right on. Our guards are the only ones that have a way to mount without drilling anything into your holes into your frame. Polaris 900 XPs, everything, their factory guards are drilled into the frame. So this is nothing that Polaris does not offer or does not do themselves. So if you're worried about drilling a hole into your frame, Polaris has done that from the factory for years. However, if you don't like that idea, we have the only set of guards that have slots in them. You can use any kind of a hose clamp, V-band clamp, stainless steel clamp. You just basically put it through the slot and you snug them around your frame. We got the holes in the top, this bolts through your master, and we got them in the bottom. So all our guards are like that. Every set of guards we have will bolt on with clamps instead of actual bolts. You can use regular hose clamps. This is an axle boot clamp. And that you use the axle bolt tools for, and you can actually put them on with that. So you can put the guards on with that. In the kit of hardware that we supply with all our guards, we give you 2 additional ways of putting them on. We give you self-tappers, so you can instantly self-tap them in, and believe it or not, these are actually very strong, just putting these little self-tappers on. And then we supply the correct way of doing it is the steel nutserts that you can install. We give you the bolts, the washers, and the nutserts. So what you would do is you would put this in place, you would self-tap all the holes that you want to self-tap, then you would take all the bolts off and the guard off, and you would drill those holes to the size of the nutsert body, and then you slide the nutsert in the frame and crush it with the tool, and now you can thread the bolts in and out. That's it. So now you can take the guards on, off, and they're all, with the supplied hardware, and that's it. Alright guys, so this is going to be how easy this is to install. These things can install in minutes, and this is, very safety-wise. There's a lot of issues. I don't know if you know as much going on out there as the damage that's going on with these things and the sticks going through the floor and the stumps and so on. It is extremely common. These guards are very important for you and your passenger, and also the protection of your buggy. Alright guys, now we're going to do the install on this. This is a 2014. Clearly it's lifted. 1000 XP. This is a very simple job. This is how easy these guards are to go on, and it's this easy on all of them, the 800s and so on. So the first thing you want to do is the front bolt to your master cylinder. It's a 13 millimeter bolt and it's a 13 millimeter nut. You want to unbolt it and take that bolt out. That's the very first thing you do. Then you take your guard, you take the bolt, you slide the bolt through the hole like that. That's it. Now you take the guard over here, you slide the bolt back through the master cylinder, and then you just more or less wiggle it around and get it underneath the plastic over here on the sides, just like that. Then you install the nut back on the back side. Now the nut's back on. The guard's held in place. So now I'm just going to give you the quick option of showing you how to put it on, just real quick with the self-tappers if you're going to drill the holes. At this point you could put the V-band clamps in, however you want to do it. You may want to remove, if you're going to do the V-band clamps, you may want to remove this outer fender well here so you can get around and you actually hide it so it's clean looking. You can put it any way you want. Other than that, the other way of bolting it on, very simple. Take the self-tapper. Well, the first thing you're going to want to do, the easiest thing you're going to want to do, is what I do. This is my way. There's multiple ways of doing it. You take a simple little clamp like this. You go to the very bottom. You take the guard. I use my finger. I line it up so you get the holes more or less in the center of the tubing. The holes where you're going to install. If you wanted to put your V-band clamps in, this is the time to do that now. And I take this guard and I crimp it on. That's it. Now this guard's actually held in place. So now you're at the center of your bolt holes going across the center of your frame, the tube, and that will line up the outside. So now we have the bolt in the master cylinder and we have the bottom lined up. Okay guys, now that we have our one master cylinder bolt in, held in and snugged up with our finger, and we have our bottom clamp on, lining up the bottom holes centered across the center tube in the frame, you can see now that the outside frame holes are right down the center of the outside tube. Simple. All you got to do is 3 holes here. If you choose not to put the band clamps on and you want to use the self-tappers, that's it. That's the first one. That's the second one. And now you have a guide that's on pretty tight. You go underneath and you put the 2 in the lower bolt holes, or you put your 2 band clamps on, and then the guard is on. I mean, that guard is on with 2 self-tappers and a loose bolt on the master side, and that's how strong that thing is going to start taking impacts. So now that you have this all bolted on with the self-tappers, if you want to do the section now with nut certs, what you do is you remove all the self-tappers in the bolt, take the guide completely off. Every hole that you drilled with a self-tapper is now your starting point. So now you take an 11/64 drill bit, that's the same size as the body of the nut cert, and you drill a hole in the frame in each one of those holes. You put the nut cert in there with a nut cert tool, and now you have a threaded insert. Now you bolt your guide back on, your guide can come on, your guide can be put on and off, however you want. You want to put a dab of silicone in there, a dab of grease on the threads, however you want to do it when you install it. You shouldn't have any issues with any of that in the first place. Like I said, these outer tubes on Polarises come drilled from the factory for their factory guides. So that's not much of a difference. So I always suggest start with the driver side. Once you do the driver side, because the master cylinder bolt automatically lines everything up and it shows you where the outside lines go, that gives you an idea for when you come to the passenger side already how things are supposed to fit. It's very simple. You do the same thing with the passenger side, except it doesn't have a master guard. So you take the guard, you put it in here, you slide it behind the plastic, and you can go below it, and you can clamp it the same way we did with the clamp on the bottom. That'll hold it in place. So on this one, you can do the same thing again. You can put the V-clamps in all the holes. We have holes for every one of them. And if not, you do the same exact steps on the other side with the self-tappers. We have 3 holes on the outside, 2 holes on this little tab on the passenger side, and the 2 holes on the bottom. And what you do is you set it in with the self-tappers, and this guard's on exactly the same. This one's self-tapped in. So that guard's self-tapped in, and if you want to do the nut cert section, then you do the same thing. You remove the guard, you do the nut certs with the 11/64 drill bit. Now you can bolt on and off. So you have all different ways of doing this install, however you want to do it. And these things are very, very strong. That's on with self-tappers. So for the guys that don't think self-tappers are very strong, you can put these on self-tap, go ride real quick for the weekend, and come back and then put them on any way you want to put them on after that. But these are extremely strong guards. McNasty Customz. Hey guys, while we're doing these guards, I just figured I'd show you our McNasty Customz multi-razor steering tool. Figured you'd just take a quick look at this. We offer all colors on all of our stuff. You know, the Voodoo Blue, Orange, Orange Madness. We got, you know, Lime Squeeze. We have all the colors. Indy Red, so on. Flat Black if you don't. You can also get the guards in flat black if you're not the flashy guy that wants to see them. And you can't even tell from 5 feet away that the guards are on. That's how much they blend. But I want to show you real quick what these razor tools do. This razor tool is a multi-tool, has a bunch of tools all built into one. It's more or less designed for the main part is the inner steering rod. The inner steering rod up on the rack and pinion is extremely hard to get to. It's up and inside here. And when you put a wrench in there, you can't move the wrench back and forth. You can't put a wrench from the top. So more or less this tool is designed that it goes onto the steering. Well, let's show you this is the steering. It'll go onto the steering. You can click a 1/2-inch ratchet in here. So it'll be under. And you can actually pop that steering off. This does the outer tie rod nut that holds it on the bottom. This does the outer tie rod jam nut on the tie rod. So you can do all of your steering with this one tool. This is obviously a clutch tool. If you have this clutch tool, it's on a Turbo 1000s is different. This won't work on a Turbo 1000. And this is a spanner wrench for the shock. You can also put a 3/8 extension on this piece here and get into pieces on the trail if you had an extension and you need it. You can put a 1/4-inch extension on this piece here and extend something out. So if you're on the trail, this one tool will do all these tricks. You can get in there and get in with something, and you can put the ratchet on here, click it in, and you can, if you had the extension on there, you can actually break it that way. However you need to tighten something, loosen something, these tools are only $39.99, and they're free shipping, and you can get them in multiple colors, and they're on our website, McNastyCustomz.com.